Welcome to the Home for Innovation. Today we're talking about offense versus defense as it pertains to the U.S. economy. Recently, the House has engaged a bill to give the President the opportunity to tariff goods coming in from China. And while I congratulate their aggressiveness, I think this is the wrong decision at the wrong time. And the reason is because frankly, we buy so many goods and services from China, what we would see is a 30 to 60% increase in the cost of these goods to the average American household, something that today we cannot sustain. And also in the effort to bring China back into parity with us in terms of raising the value of their currency, this would also make them in a position to go buy natural resources at a lesser price. Their value of their currency would be higher. So they would go out and corner the market on things like petroleum oil, and imagine what that would do to the cost. So I suggest first, we play offense. We get our own country in order, and we become much more business friendly. Let's start with regulation and tax. So here's what we know. Annual cost of regulation in this country, $1.75 trillion as of 2008. It is currently 14% of the net income that this country receives. If you add in the federal tax burden, 1 out of every $3 that we earn as Americans in business goes to the government for tax and regulation. This is extreme. Worse yet, we penalize small business the most. Small business pays on average over $10,000 per employee for these taxes and regulation. These are businesses that have 20 employees or less. If you have 20 to 500 employees, you're paying about $7,500. If you got over 500 employees, you're paying about $7,700. So small business is paying more than 40% more than medium-sized and larger businesses. And the fact is, small business generates 80 to 90% of the new jobs in this country and is simply the backbone of the economy for the U.S. There's hardly a way to treat small business by giving them the lion's share of this cost and regulation. So the bottom line is, let's get friendly to business in the U.S. Let's deal with our own issues first, get back on our feet, then we can go after the Chinese when we have some stability in this country. Remember, manufacturing equals real wealth. Real wealth equals manufacturing. See you here next time on the Home for Innovation. As we close out, I want you to watch this short video. It's of a high schooler here in North Carolina at a beauty pageant. She's asked a random question, and I want you to check out her answer.
Taylor, if you could be president for a day, what would you change in our country? Please explain.
If I could be president for one day, I would try to bring back manufacturing into the United States, because manufacturing is wealth, and wealth is in manufacturing.